What's up, boys? Commissioner George speaking. I just want to congratulate all the winners last week. We had a fabulous week 3. All right, Commissioner won, Adian won, Roy won, Renee finally got his first dub. Kodo won as well. So congratulations, everybody. Again, fantastic week. Power rankings. My team analysis, they gave the report to me, and I was like, I reviewed it, and I was like, you guys are fucking good. I was like, this is the reason why I pay you guys. They get paid the big bucks to do these rankings. All right, so again, it's not my opinion, it's my team analysis. They're snipers. All right, they've been calling the shots. A little insider I'm not supposed to discuss with you guys, but the bottom 6, it's very competitive on who's going to be the beer bitch. The top 4, I think those are going to be the playoff contenders to the very end, but the bottom 6, anything could go down. All right, so just again, it's still early in the season, things could change. You guys need to start fucking reading Roy's book. All right, you guys need to start chefing up. All right, I want these bottom 3 to start making some moves, so that way they can improve on their team. All right, I feel like their first and second round picks, they're trying to hold on to them. Again, you could probably get multiple players for one of your superstars that could kind of help out the team. But again, it's up to you guys. All right, so hopefully you guys can cook. All right, so the power rankings, again, we're gonna start from the bottom to the top. All right, bottom. All right, you guys probably already know Miller, you're number 10. All right, I see you trying to fight, man, but your players aren't it. All right, again, Derrick Henry, stud week 1, now he looks like a dud. All right, Achan, he's a PPR fucking god, so hopefully he pulls through. All right, especially with Tua only has him and Tyreek Hill. I do think you're struggling in your QB situation. I saw you trying to claim Caleb Williams, excellent choice, but you weren't the one that got him. All right, but again, your wide receivers stress me the fuck out. All right, McConkey ain't him. Looks like Keenan Allen is wide receiver 1 now. T. Higgins, Bengals offense is just trash. But yeah, Miller, you're number 10. Number 9, you got a lucky win week 2 against me. But Brandon, you're number 9. Your team, it can either go off or fucking just die, your rookie running backs, kind of ass. Hampton got one good week, but again, I think you just rely too much on the rookies. You still have AJ Brown. AJ Brown could pop off, but he could also be a dud. So again, I really am not a fan of your team. I think you should try to get rid of CeeDee Lamb for multiple players that could potentially help out your starter lineup to get more points, because you've been kind of struggling. All right, so Brandon, you're number 9. All right, number 8, he might not agree, but number 8, it's gonna be Steven. Steven, you had a lack of leadership in your team. I recommended you start Jordan Mason. I don't know who you're listening to, or if you're just listening to your own feelings. You're like, yeah, I don't want George to run my team, man. But look what happened, buddy. You got your ass kicked. All right. You did get 2 wins. I don't see you going higher than 4 wins this season. But your running backs, ass. You have like 6 running backs, all ass. I do like Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's a dog. I do think you're in the same boat as Brandon, where you should try to trade him to try to get multiple players to help out your team. But yeah, You don't even have a quarterback. I don't even want to talk about your team because you piss me off. All right, but yeah, Steven, you're number 8. All right, number 7. Number 7 is tough. All right, it's between 2 people, but I'm gonna have to rank Kodo. I don't know. Your team is having ranked number 7 all over it. Neighbors was just sprinting. I don't know if he's gonna go off or I don't know. He's sketchy. All right, but I know you're trying to get rid of him, so good job. Your running backs iffy too. Connor's gone. You got Kamara. He could be a hit or miss. Hubba. I don't know. That guy's gonna pop off anymore. You know, Panthers. I don't know. Panthers are not him. I do like Nico Collins though. Nico Collins is solid. Your team has potential, but you struggle with a lot of other stuff. All right. So again, Kodo, you're number 7. Number 6. Number 6 is gonna be Fernie. He might not agree, but Fernie, you're in a tough situation with Jamar Chase. All right, Jamar Chase, he's in the worst offense right now without Burrow. Your running backs are ass. You benched Kyron Williams. He popped off 1 week. Again, poor management on your part. Baker Mayfield. But again, you're number 6. I really don't like your team, man. You did deserve to get your ass kicked, especially by the Vikings. Dude, Vikings kicked your fucking ass. And it's especially the fact that a defense kicked your ass. That just shows how much fucking shitty your team is, all right? But again, you could prove my team analysis wrong, but yeah, Freddie's number 6. Mid of the week. All right, mid of the week. All right, he had a long battle. All right, he almost pulled an upset, but fortunately, he benched some key players that could have won him the week. It's gonna be Fred. Fred, your team has potential, but again, you benched Montgomery. That guy went off. Again, you could have won, but it just wasn't enough. All right, but I'm done talking about mid of the week. Fred, you're number 5. I'm done with you. All right, number 4. Number 4. Okay, so these top 4 players, dude, it's hard. All right, it's hard. All right, but number 4, it's gonna be Renee. Renee, congratulations on your first win. All right, well deserved. But I do think you had an easy opponent, so we need to see how your team could do with a tough competitor. All right, but yeah, Renee, you're number 4. I love your wide receivers, but now without Mike Evans, might struggle a little bit. You might have to plug in Pittman. Pittman could either go off or he could be a dud. Running backs are solid. Hopefully Chase Brown could do something in that offense because the way the Bengals looked last week wasn't too good. But Jalen Hurts is a dog. Amazing job on that. But again, you're gonna be number 4. All right, number 3. All right, we're gonna give it to the commish. All right, number 3, commish. Why? Josh Allen is a dog. Barkley is a dog. Cook is a dog. Garrett Wilson, a lot of people laughed at him when he drafted him, but he's a fucking dog. He does struggle though on his wide receiver. He only has one solid wide receiver. I do believe he finessed Roy in that trade, getting Marvin Harrison. But again, he has Marvin Harrison and DJ Moore. Boom or dud. So again, a little risky, but yeah, he's going to be number 3. He has a tough matchup this week with this really gay guy. But, you know, the commish can handle that faggot. So again, yeah, he's number 3. All right, number 2. All right, this is tough. All right, tough. All right, 1 and 2, fucking hard to rank. All right, but number 2, I think, ooh, very, very tough. All right, he's gonna get mad that I'm gonna rank him number 2. All right, because you know this guy's he's a little hothead and he thinks he's number 1, but again, he had a really lucky week last week with his points. But Roy, you're number 2. You have potential to be number 1, but unfortunately, I think Adian's team is very, very good. Again, your running backs are solid. Your wide receivers are solid. Even Lamar Jackson's a dog. But again, yeah, you're number 2. All right, number 1. All right, this guy, I gotta explain why he's number 1. All right, again, it's gonna be Adian. Adian, you're number 1. All right, I think because you have the best wide receiver and running back duel as of right now. All right, so again, you lack in a QB and your tight end. I do think Hunter Henry got very lucky. I don't think he's going to do that this week, so better watch out. But his JT and fucking Gibbs combined, it's crazy. All right, not only that, he still has Puka, always getting 22 points plus. He still has Tyreek Hill, who has huge potential to get easy 15 points and above. So again, I think those 4 players kind of ties up his team. I do think you have a good competition this week. I don't think you're going to win, all right? Your team's been popping off for the past 3 weeks. No way they're going to do it 4 weeks in a row. So again, you're going to get your ass kicked. But Adian's number 1. Again, glad you guys enjoyed this video. All right, more to come. I'll try to do these videos a little bit earlier. Just been pretty busy. You know, I just got my car washed, you know, been running errands. But again, congratulations to you guys. I look forward to seeing everybody performing on week 4. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And also, we have our co-commish, Renee. Feel free to reach out to him. Again, if you're going to ask, how do you do this on the Sleepers app? Fucking YouTube it. All right, you guys are fucking millennials. You guys know how to use a fucking phone. Google that shit, TikTok that shit, YouTube that shit. I don't want to fucking hear it, all right? But again, congrats, boys. Enjoy. Peace.